Hello everyone and welcome! I am Eddie and we are playing Omerta, City of Gangsters. Alright, so this is a strategy management game where you have to grow as a gang in the Prohibition era in Atlantic City. And it also has a turn-based tactical combat part, a little bit like the XCOM games. So let's start. First, the name of my boss, so Eri, and we can choose his portrait. So let's go with the classic eye. So here there is also a little role-playing part in this game. Each characters in your gang, including your boss, has stats. Those stats are only used, as far as I know, inside the tactical combat part of this game. So just quickly, muscle is about melee combat and movement. Finesse is all about accuracy with the firearms. Toughness is your hit points. Smarts is your initiative. Guts is your courage. And cunning is the number of action points you get and your critical chance percentage. So you can choose your character based. You can actually try and create his backstory, or you can just focus on the stats themselves. For myself, I'm focusing on the stats, so I'll select Hood, Shopkeeper, he stole the key, he used... this part is pretty important because this will determine the weapon your boss will start with. So obviously here you will start with a pistol, a knife, your bare fist, and if you select this one you will start with a shotgun. I'll take a pistol to start with, and we left because of a price on our head. Alright, and we'll play sorry, we'll play with this game on hard.
America. Here I am, fresh off the boat. $5 in my pocket, dreaming the American dream. I had to get my feet on the ground pretty damn quick. In the land of the brave, the wicked go unpunished. In the land of the free, freedom is an expensive commodity, even the freedom to have a drink. Success is never about hard work or fate cutting you some slack right when you need it. Success comes from giving the people what they need, when they need it.
Alright. And I forgot to stop my timer, so I'll be right back. Alright, so here is the map of Atlantic City. Right now we only have access to one area, so let's get to it.
5 minutes after I arrived in Atlantic City. The prohibition hasn't changed much here. Tourists still flock to the world's playground for a drink and a round at the tables. Me, Freddie Tonino, and Squigs got a room in the less prestigious part of town. We scraped up what cash we had and got our hands into the booze trade.
Alright, and here you can see the rewards you will get during this mission. This indicates that you'll have a new team member available, and this one that your gang size will increase by 1. So sometimes you'll have new team members available without increasing your gang size, which means it will give you more choices as far as your companions go. But I think your gang size will be limited to 6 maximum, I believe. So let's start the mission.
Welcome to Atlantic City, boss. Let's look around our new home.
Alright, so this mission is pretty much a tutorial. Yeah, I moved the camera. Come on.
I found us
Right.
a nice place to stay.
So here you can see some buildings have an icon above them. These are the buildings you can interact with.
Since we're new in Atlantic City, boss, we should learn what we can.
And so these buildings with the question mark about them are informants, and you can use them
Good job, boss.
to learn about this area and what kind of buildings are around. So basically it will unlock more icons on top of the buildings, and so more buildings that you can interact with.
Looks like you found a couple of independent breweries, boss.
Alright, so here we have 2 breweries. So for each building you have a number of actions that you can take. Here we need to raid a brewery. So for each building you also have relations if they are not part of your gang. And so obviously raiding the brewery will
No rest for the boss.
we lower our relations with them.
Alone, boss.
And here we have our new guy, so Squigs. Here you can see his stats. He uses a pistol, and his special talent is defensive stance. So let's hire him, and while we're at it, let's check our boss. So the result of all the choices I made at the creation means we only have 5 muscle, which translates into 10 movement points. But we have a very high finesse, which is our accuracy with firearms. 5 toughness means 105 health, which isn't that much, but I hope that should be enough. Smarts designate our initiative. Guts is our courage. So courage, it's a little bit like hit points. You lose some every time you're hit. But what it does is when your courage is under 20, you are panicked and you lose some action points and movement points. And cunning translates into 13 action points and 8% critical chance. And when we level up, we'll be able to select some perks to improve our characters.
Hi, boss. I heard that you found some guys.
Alright, so now we need to gather 40 casks of beer, so we'll send Squeak to raid the other brewery.
Boss.
And we finished the first raid. So obviously our relations with the brewery owners went down. And we got 20 beer out of this.
Good work, boss. Now we can sell the beer and make some real money.
Yeah.
I heard some Irish.
So here
don't
we
have many
have
contacts yet,
a
but
job
that'll
board
soon
where we
change,
can
boss. In the meantime, you should maybe make a deal with the Irishman.
we can buy and sell resources here. And launder money and stuff like that. So here
Was almost hit by a brick on the
he's
road
buying
today.
30
Now what are you
beers
thinking?
for $450.
You should buy some beer, open a pub, and
So let's
The
accept.
job's underway, boss. You can take a look around the district.
Alright, and so the different resources. Obviously there's money, but there are 2 kinds of money. The dirty money is what we get by doing basically crime, so raiding, selling illegal stuff, etc. We can also get some clean money with clean businesses or by laundering dirty money. And then here you have storage space and the different resources, so beer, liquor, firearms. And here you have your like and fear meters that will basically allow you to improve the efficiency of certain of your buildings. Alright, so we finished
Boss,
the job of selling the beer.
Got the money. We should use it to explore the district for more opportunities.
And now we can explore the district.
Time
So
to get
your
my hands dirty.
your gang members have a class. So my main guy is a mastermind, while Squigs is a burglar, and so that will have an effect on the jobs you do. So the masterminds will be able to complete the jobs faster, while the burglars usually get a little bit more out of the reward. So this game was made by Ep01 Games, the guys that did the Tropico series of games. And I think one thing I really do like about this is something that they already did with the Tropico, is that they are able to create a real atmosphere with a cohesive atmosphere because of the graphics, which in this game are really good, but also the music and the UI and the portraits. They are all very cohesive and really remind you of the period you're in. And it was very obvious with the Tropico series, and it's fairly well done here also.
Boss, I can't find Squigs anywhere. I'm afraid something may have happened to him.
Alright, and we'll have the tutorial mission for basically,
Boss, some people saw Squigs get jumped by 3 ghouls.
yeah, the tutorial for the turn-based combat.
Time to get my hands dirty.
And here you can see your guy actually running to the building where the job is.
You want something done right? Do it yourself.
Alright. So here this is the screen where you select which guy you take with you on the mission. So right now obviously we don't have any choices, but later on yeah, you can. I think you can only take 4 guys with you on a combat mission. So you'll have to choose. Alright, so here we have the different actions we can take. So this is an aiming. This isn't an action in itself. It's just a toggle that costs 1 action point, and it increases the the accuracy of your shots. Here with the pistol I have choices between 3 different type of shot. Stomach shot that causes bleeding on the target, which is a dot, 10 damage each turn for 5 turns. Here we have a precise shot and a quick shot. So those two are basically the same if there is no cover in between you and your targets, but if there is cover, the precise shot ignore it completely. And also, yes, you get a weakness on the target, but only on critical hits. And here you have your action points and movement points. Alright, so
time to get a move on.
here you can see you have cover points. And yes, so we've encountered our first enemy. First, let's get into cover. And let's shoot him. So he has 75 hit points. Here we have 85% to hit him, which we can increase to 95 using aim. And we have 13 action points So it's 3 for a quick shot, plus 1 for aim. So we should be able to have 4 shots. 1 with aim and 3 without. Alright. And so we should be able to kill him next turn. So we took a hit, but we should be okay. We have a special action. This action is different for all of your characters. And so for you, the boss, it's a second win, which heal half the damage you've taken. And it resets when you kill somebody. So actually, since we're going to kill him next turn, we'll use this action before we kill him.
Time to meet your maker.
Alright. And as you can see, when you shoot, you lose your remaining movement points. So you cannot shoot, then move.
All right, let's go.
Right, and here is our objective. And now we have access to Squigs, who is also wielding a pistol. So we finish our turn with him. Alright, so we're blocking the way with our boss, so let's just...
Time to get a move on.
I try as much as possible to move from cover to cover. But unfortunately,
right,
sometimes the cover system is a bit strange. And you don't have cover in places where it looks like you should have, but wait, just... Alright, so I thought it would be him. Maybe I clicked on the wrong key. So here you can see the initiative list, and you can see there are 2 gangsters.
On it.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, boss. You gonna bark or bite?
Alright, so now we have vision on one of them. So Squig's special ability is defensive stance, which costs quite a bit of action points and gives a 20% penalty to everybody that tries to fire on him. Right now, yeah, I'm just going to fire on him 4 times. So Squigs only have 12 action points. So I'm just going to use a quick shot 4 times. Alright, so the boss has been hit and he's bleeding, which means he'll lose 10 hit points each turn. And here you can see an icon with a number here. This is the number of enemies that my selected guy can see. So he can see both right now.
Time to meet your maker.
Alright. Oops. So here, so yes, we have not that good of a shot, so I'm going to go into defensive stance. And I'm going to try and wound him by Alright, so now he is bleeding.
All right, let's go. Nothing personal.
Alright. And so here you have a summary of the mission. Eddie, our boss, killed all 3 of the enemies.
Thanks for saving me from those thugs, boss. I would have taken them out myself if they hadn't snuck up on me like that.
Sure you would have. Alright, and our guys leveled up. So you can we can choose a perk now. And I will so some of the perks that you can choose are have limitations either based on your stats. So for example here requires scanning 7, or also based on your level. So here require level 4, 8, etc, etc. So here we can increase the range damage by 10%. Increased critical chance by 5%. But I think I'm going to choose a sniper, which increase the range damage by 20% if the character has not moved this turn. And oh no, actually I'm going to go with the range specialist because this is the same thing. Not as much, but there is no condition. It applies always. So let's use that. And here, yeah, I'll use the same. I'll pick the same perk for Squigs.
Now that you've dealt with the distractions, we should return to the task at hand, making money.
Alright, and we only have to make money. So for certain actions you have a timer, you cannot do them over and over again. So here I have to wait if I want to raid those again. So let's raid the distillery.
No rest for the boss.
And here raid the warehouse.
It's a free country, innit?
Here you can see a little guy running to the objective.
There's a reason why I'm the boss.
So now we have some liquor to sell. And he's buying 25, we only have 20 unfortunately.
Every dog has its day.
Alright, so we actually have way too many beers.
Shalom. Beer is in
No
great.
rest for the boss.
Beer, beer, beer.
You don't have
Alright.
to repeat that.
So if you have too many resources for your storage, you might have to do a fire sale, which usually is less profitable than using the job boards to sell. Or also you can here, for example, you can supply a speakeasy with the 30 beer. But right now both of my guys
The
are
liquor is not kosher. Normally, I would not even bother to buy. No, no, no. You
so
got
yes,
this
sometimes you
wrong.
have little events
What am I
like
supposed
that.
to do with that much beer? Get drunk?
Where they don't, you have to make a choice.
Boss, it's those damn thugs again. The ones that beat me up.
Right, so with this last sale we got to 1,000 dirty money, so now we move to the rest of the mission.
Time to get a move on. I'll take care of him.
Alright, so here we have two enemies. Alright. Let's try and make him bleed. And then just miss a lot.
On it.
Alright, it's Squeak's turns.
I shoot you,
All
you
right.
fall down.
So yes, the AI is not that bright and will often come right next to a guy out of cover. Alright, so this guy is bleeding, so he's gonna lose some life anyway, so I think I'm going to focus on him, especially since I have a really high chance to hit him.
Time to meet your maker.
Alright. Alright, and this is a melee guy. And so he hit me and put a couple of effects on me. First I'm bleeding. Well, Squigs is bleeding, so he's losing 10 hit points every turn. And he has weakness, so his damage is reduced by 50%. Wow. That was a lot
Good
of
job,
misses.
boys.
But I should be able to finish him with the boss.
Time to meet your maker.
Alright.
Those goons were persistent until I taught them a lesson. I doubt they'll be coming back soon.
Okay, and that was the first mission.
Me, Squigs, and the Stiffs. They jumped us. And they got what they deserved. Squigs lost 2 of his fingers. I lost the man I was before. There and then, smoking gun in my hand, dead bodies all around me, I realized that I'd passed the point of no return. If the law couldn't protect me and mine, I had no use for it. If there were no paying jobs for me, I'd be my own employer, make my own rules. And if that makes me a gangster, then yes, I am a gangster.
Alright, and so now we have access to the second mission. And we'll tackle it in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, favorite, comment and subscribe. Thank you and see you later.